that level 10 talent, so even more damage coming out. There is going to be a Mars Arena. It's just a support kill, but it is also a setup into this tier 1 tower, so Na'Vi, no, you got to just bully those supports out of these dangerous lanes.
It's a very value Vlad's pickup too for Pasha.
Yep.
When he does get it. I kind of want him to go like Vlad's in like Solar Crest or something like that.
Just to buff up Medusa even further.
Or like a Halberd. I'm okay with either of those options. But I do think there's a lot of value in eventually going Solar for somebody.
Yep.
Because Medusa will never really max out on attack speed anyways, so she benefits from it quite a bit.
Is this going to be a Manta Rapier game, do you think?
Could see that.
Guess it always depends a bit.
It's a really good Rapier game.
Yeah.
There's anytime you see a PA on the other side, it's value. It actually gets rid of PA's way of fighting you. Like PA needs like 5 items to be able to fight into that Rapier. She's gonna need to get a Satanic, a BKB, some sort of DPS item on top of that.
And even with the BKB, the Stone Gaze makes it very difficult to fight in regardless.
Yeah, agreed. I do think that Rapier is mega value. She could decide to go for it like 3rd.
Yep.
But I do think at some point you want to grab it. If the game is close at all, definitely just screw it.
It's usually you want to time it with an Aegis pickup.
And then you can just march down lanes.
So we'll see. It kind of depends, I guess, how the game will go. Right now it's going very well. We'll be more than happy with the pace of this one.
Yeah, somehow the PA actually has more net worth though than the Ember Spirit, which is surprising to me considering the Embers had a very good start.
The disruption down bottom. Pasha going to turn and use the Arena plus Spear onto the Shadow Demon, who's still alive for now. Remnant on in. Ember will hold to kill him and need to find his way out of this one. Crystallize. There's another. Oh, no more Remnant charges. Yeah, he's out. He's dead. He should be going down here, but with Serum Painting, he's out of there. Okay.
I'm surprised they ran away.
I thought he still had Remnant charges because it's the green dot at the top.
Yeah. It fools you, right?
Yeah. Come on, Iceberg. Come on.
It's because he has the Fire Remnant active ability up.
Oh, okay, so you can always activate the Fire
so
Remnant.
it technically, at all times, you can spam click that, but...
Yep. Oh, hey, Magical, how's it going?
Not bad. Just farming.
7K net worth.
Good day, mate.
Nice, happy Medusa game. Spear onto the Ogre. They'll find another quick kill, and Navi's doing all this 4v5 essentially. When I say that, PA is also just getting farm on the map. Look at that, slight change up. Nice hoof stomp dodge. It will end up landing on the Mars, but there's no way for BZZ to get out of this one when the Searing Chains comes up. I imagine it should be a kill. There we go. Finds him, Spear goes through and slays him.
Look at that net worth progression. There's like, normally all of these that we've seen so far, even people that have had very good games, it's like a gradual increase, but this is just a straight up, like at some point, it was just, screw it, like we're going up.
I mean, he's doing really well, but he's just clowning on every other Dusa player. Like, I don't know, those other Dusa players is not doing something right? What's going on with their farm?
He even died once in this game.
He's had a very good near perfect Medusa game, but I wouldn't say it's even the perfect Medusa game.
And that chart made it look like SAP thinks that he has had like the game ever.
Well, we'll see how this one pans out. It's a 3K gold lead. Usually you're not expecting to have a big farm lead when you've got Medusa on your team, but so far so good as Na'Vi. Crystallize, he's the space creator this game, charging forward, looking to, well,
a whiff?
Yeah, whiff on the Will-O-Wisp. Whiff-O-Wisp.
Haha!
Got him.
And this Deuce is gonna go for Battle Fury, which I can't remember what Brian said. Did he say it was?
Yeah, he thought PA had to go Battle Fury this game.
He had to go Battle Fury. Okay.
That was the, like, okay, if the PA goes Battle Fury, this game can work. I guess you're looking to match Medusa's farm is kind of the idea.
Yeah, and I actually think Battle Fury on PA is like a really perfect item for the hero. It gives good flat damage. It gives mana regen, gives health regen, and the cleat for when you jump, and it works to the dagger too. So it's like all around just a solid item.
Ogre gets found in the top river, but it's mid lane where Mars Arena is going to spear back and actually pushes Death Prophet out. She still gets stoned up, and now she's being lifted back in. Gets bursted without using a single spell. There's just so much lockdown and control on Navi's side, and it's back up with the Chakra Ember. Crystallize is just crushing it with this Chakra Magic. He's just constantly ready to fight.
Very surprised though that Unique decided that they were in a position where they could defend that.
Yeah, and it's 5v4 in Navi's favor. They're bringing the Medusa now. Up until now, it's been 5v4
so
more
you can
so in the other way.
I mean, maybe they didn't expect a Blink Dagger from Pasha.
Yeah.
I thought he had it before, but I don't really know. They weren't going to kill that guy.
Oh no.
This is the big pickup. And that's a dominating spree for Ilias, who has spent the entire game stacking.
He's just sniping kills. 407 Coddle. He's been at 11 kills. This is not a hero you expect and think of as being hyperactive, but that's exactly what Coddle's done. This game,
He's had an insane Coddle game.
This game feeling very hard for Na'Vi to lose when you've got a Medusa with this kind of an advantage in the early game. Picks up the Mithril Hammer, so BKB for now. Means a good damage at him as well, so he couldn't make a swerve towards that rapier. But you don't need to address the PA evasion right now because that hero has not come online and isn't coming online anytime soon.
You only need to address the PA evasion when she gets BKB. That's when it becomes really problematic. Before that point, she's actually quite an easy kill.
Ooh, sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, they're gonna pop Exo. I think they are under the assumption that they're really far behind.
Oh, the crew's gonna find it.
Oh my lord.
Na'Vi,
Ilias is so
they
good.
read them like a book.
Ilias is so good. But you're committed at this point.
But this extra is not going to last for a whole lot longer. And Na'Vi's going to kite him with the Searing Chain slide. If it's the Mazarine, only catches once. It's just a support kill.
That was nice of them to get Roshan low for them.
Yep. And it's helping out Na'Vi. Magical rotates in the Stampede, trying to be used to disengage, but they still get picked off in the Stampede. Stolen by Na'Vi. Things just go from bad to worse to absolutely freaking goddamn terrible. With this PA dying.
That was really considerate.
Yeah. Nice guys, Team Unique are like, you know, we stole last game. We'll help you out this one.
It's a homie move. It's a homie move.
And Na'Vi gonna come on in. Now maybe you consider the rapier if you want to end this game fast. I guess Magical's pretty far away from it, so
yeah, he's going BKB. He's being really safe.
He doesn't want to spend this entire time with Aegis farming the rapier, and then by the time he has it, the Aegis will be wearing off. So
very safe choice.
They're not lacking damage, it feels like, right now with the Ember.
They're not lacking damage at all. It's the Ember, the Coddle, the Chakra Magic, like constant like slide chain, slide chain, slide chain. No one lives against it.
That was their opening 2 picks this game, and showing why this combo is still very potent. Cheeky little ward. We're seeing these wards on these side cliffs more and more because that sentry on the cliff doesn't actually scout them. You
Yeah,
an observer
it's
ward
the new meta.
It reveals if the opponent's put an observer ward there, because that's like, or they have to use their courier to find it.
It's the new meta of warding, where you no longer care about the high ground wards are just not really so much a thing anymore. A lot of them have been phased out because they're so greedy. Every support just like spam sentries.
We see the odds here, and no surprise, Na'Vi with firm control of this game also have firm control of the odds. Team Unique will find a Coddle kill. That's the call that's been playing. That's a streak as well. 500 gold. And his Zitrax PA coming online, but Na'Vi maybe looking to turn and take this side here. Magical coming in with the Stone Gaze, but they've lost both supports now as well. PA doing a good job killing off some of these squishy heroes, but is on the run as Zitrak gets away with the Blink Strike, getting away from Pasha, and now they're going to do the Exorcism. They really want to take this fight. Nice silence is going to stop Mars from using any spells, but the Searing Chains is keeping them at bay, but they still manage to bring down the Mars with the Ogre rotating on in. Death Prophet, though, getting very low to this Medusa. Doesn't have any Spirit. Oh, has one left. Has the mana now, but is being bullied back. Medusa just too goddamn powerful.
Magical's just way too huge right now. You could see that they were all gathered around him and they still weren't 100% sure if they could kill him.
Ball back, perhaps a bit unnecessarily, so the Team Unique in the end though, the PA getting a few kills.
They gained gold, for sure. Even losing a core hero, that was a buyback.
A 3 for 2 with a buyback.
Yeah, not bad at all.
The heroes gaining gold was mostly the PA, so PA looking in a much better position here. We'll take another another look here. Nice disruption save. You can see there from Chu. That's really what set it up. And then the spear, I believe, maybe not landing on it. Yeah, she came out of that disruption or just being dodged. So Zitrak's able to stay alive with some nice, fancy footwork. And Mars really overcommits to chase down that PA.
Is under attack.
I love it. VanCERE just swoops on in and says, I'll take this kill. Perhaps Na'Vi getting a little bit ahead of themselves, Will.
They're still in a really good position, just because, as you saw in that clip, Magical, it's really hard for him to die. He's got BKB almost level 20, and he's got the Rapier now queued up. I would have liked to have seen him go for the Rapier first, I think, especially with the Aegis timing and how far ahead they are, but I'm okay with it.
To the high ground we go, and Unique say, let's figure this one out. no, maybe it's a legit reason for the pause.
Go, sorry.
Yeah. But yes, they need to get back to defend this Rax, I imagine. Magical with the Aegis is going to instantly pick off VanCERE. He gets Bloodlust on the tower. That's the good news. This tower is pumping away with the stun from the center. They delay the push a little bit further here, but now Glyph coming out, getting that multi-shot on the tower. That's doing more damage than any of these Radiant Heroes. The Radiant Heroes have fallen. That center goes down. They've lost 2 already. Bloodlusted glyphed up tier 3 towers. They don't mess around.
No, they're so strong.
And it looks like now they're going to back off. I believe the Aegis expiring soon. Won't get to. We'll see that one a bit later on.
What about this? I just thought of an Ogre Eggs. What if for Ogre Eggs, you could like you could split the ogres for time period?
I love it. I'm sold.
It's like, you know, Warlock, you get like 2 golems. So instead, you get Ogre. Oh, that is
not the hero you want to see going down.
No, this is a comeback mechanism.
Yep, she gets found.
What do you think, though? He has all of his spells. Like, it's just 2 copies. And you can't... Okay, here's the thing. All the values are halved, but you also can't target either of the ogres. They're just invincible during it. For a 10-second period of time.
I've heard worse Ags ideas, but not many, and mostly just coming from Slacks. So
you don't like that one?
I don't know what that says about your idea.
That one?
I like the what the Ogre Arcana could have been. You split up the visually they were split up, but it's still the same.
They're just both traveling together.
Yeah.
And when they multicast, like one stun after another.
They're just going around holding hands or something, like living happily.
All right, what's your play? Unique.
Yep. Can you stop the Medusa?
Why did you pick this PA? You must show us soon.
She was close to BKB. Still is kind of close. 1k gold away. They need to buy time for that BKB. Problem perhaps it's going to be that Magical is more than ready to fight with Rapier plus second Aegis.
3 minutes until the next Aegis can spawn. Oh, Centaur ulti.
Oh, that's maybe a misclick?
Yeah, for sure was.
Radiant's courier has been
And Pasha. Oh, he's going to look for BZZ. Gets him with the spear.
All right, BZZ, this is not his Pango.
From hero to 0. Usually it's the other way around. He's taken out for 40 seconds.
He used a Stampede too. Not really sure what that was about.
Yeah. Chu, caught by the Searing Chains. Is going to use a offensive disruption. Does it look like he could be in trouble?
He gave up Disrupt. Oof. This Dusa is
Here we go.
even stronger now.
Get some illusions going. They're just going to... Who needs Rapier? It's Magical. There's no team fight for Unique. They desperately need the PA-BKB being, I think, attempted to be found up in the bottom lane. Death Prophet also on the enemy side of the map. Both their mid and their carrier just farming the enemy side of the map, trying to finish some whatever items they can. PA has the money for a BKB, and Death Prophet just finished her. So they got double BKB, but it feels like they needed to get these before they lost a second lane of, or a lane of Rax, sorry.
Do you think if you're Dusa, you still go Rapier here?
To get the Aegis first, perhaps?
Yeah,
Would
and
be
just
the
have
safe
it
play.
uncombined.
Yes. Just fight with the uncombined ones. You can have them both in your inventory uncombined. Right? Yeah, so it's a lot of plus damage.
You just lock it.
Yep. I'm down for that.
Oh, this would be nice.
Yeah?
Hey, kills. Roshan won't be up for another like 2 minutes at least, but
Yeah.
the multi-cast. Alright, they're using a lot for Slayer here.
Yep. There we go. Telescope found by Na'Vi, though. That's a great item for this Rubik or Coddle. But center on the other side, get one for the Radiant team.
That's helpful. Oh, she just bought it. Nice.
Rapier?
All
Is
right.
it combined?
So
Hell
what about
yeah.
this? If she dies and PA gets it, what do you think the odds are for Unique at that point?
At least 50-50, right?
You think so?
A PA with Rapier?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Rapier, BKB, PA? For sure. If they get an Aegis then to follow it up, you know?
Then I think it's more than 50-50.
Yeah.
Whoa, that win
I mean, that's
probability is...
a 12k gold swing if you lose the Rapier and PA picks it up. So... But that's a big if it will. There's a Medusa whose strength will be tested in this bottom lane, has a growth bow for some additional attack range, and they're looking for that next lane of frags here. Can Unique take this fight? They've got all their ultimates, the Death Prophet one being the big key one. And you mentioned Solar Crest as an item. They've got the medallion for now, so Pasha is approaching his build the way you wanted to see.
He doesn't really need to do anything other than keep this Medusa alive. That's his new job. Initiating is secondary to just being alive, so you have blood and medallion.
Yep. Yeah, when you have that big power carry that will win you the game. All in on it.
You need at least like a basher more for PA, and then I could see them do this actually.
Yeah, it's like you jump the Medusa. How do you have? I mean, Ogre cast Center Stun, Stunner down. They don't have the best save on Navi's side.
She's BKB though, and they have a lot of catch. Like Centaur doesn't want to play against this Ember anymore. The Ember poke of keeping him in place, like Chains is so nice against Stampede.
But there is potentially hope for Unique with that Rapier, but also potentially a lot of misery coming. We'll see. They're playing underneath this Observer Ward, looking to utilize their vision. But
I just feel like everyone's gonna get right click down. The PA doesn't have lifesteal either.
yeah.
The only way that I can see them win this fight was if everyone died.
Yep. PA, maybe if she can get another item before this Roche fight, like the Deso that's queued up, that could... Like, you just need to go all in. I don't think you save for buyback at this point. That's not going to win you the game. You know, last game you save for buyback, 40 plus minutes in, but when you're behind like this, buybacks is not the name of the game. It's get whatever item you can to give you a chance to win a fight. You see Death Prophet just buying a casual plate mail. Both teams posturing around Roche, which is respawning very soon. This is the key to this game. It is level 18, so level 3 ulti. Nice. Dire Ward is still scanning a lot of things outside that Radiant base, so Dire still have some good vision. Na'Vi.
And they can wait because the lanes are pushing in.
Yeah.
So they have all the time in the world to deal with this.
And they're sending Ember bottom to keep pushing in this lane. The top lane will push itself with the super creeps. And Dire will scan Roshan to make sure no shenanigans are going on. What's the play going to be?
All right, it's up. I feel like Ember's going to spirit back. Then you're put in a do or die position. If you give Aegis plus Rapier, I think you've lost. I think you're going to have a really hard time killing her once.
And they're all in on this Roche defense.
Yeah, much less twice. I think these two...
Direwood was placed here. I believe that was scouted. Unique. I'm not sure if they have any smokes left. This would be a great time to find a way to jump in and catch it by surprise. Blink in with a spear, pushes the PA into a tree.
On the PA.
She does not want BKB too early, but she's getting so low and she's just but saves the BKB at least for the buyback. Problem is, Centaur blinked in to try and save her, so he dies without buyback. Magical though, no BKB on Medusa. I mean, I almost don't mind PA dying without using BKB if Centaur doesn't die there as well.
Then you can maybe all in for it.
Yeah,
and
they're still going to all in for it though.
I don't know. Did you see how quickly PA died, by the way? I just don't think even with BKB...
Here they go. Extras being used. They silence up 3 here. Not bad, but immediately Na'Vi just disengaged. Medusa gets disrupted up now. This is going to make some nice Medusa illusions here. Can they bring down Magical? The PA needs to get in there.
Getting low-ish.
He's not really dying. He's completely pulling everyone out of this fight. The Medusa getting body blocked and right-click down. PA, I believe, was going on the supports in the...
Oh, no. They needed all in on Magical.
No.
Alright, game's over.
It's... Yeah, that's where you call it.
Yeah,
that was not particularly close.
No.
We overhyped it.
I was like, yeah, maybe. Just silence. She's backpedaling, and I stood her ground and just started, like, winging shots off.
Yep. Well, Medusa in Navi's hands.
Dangerous.
It does the deed. Dangerous indeed.